So I think my first question is, I mean, Alien is such an iconic franchise. It's coming up on almost 50 years now. So coming into the series, did you have any familiarity with it, strong memories or favorite entries, sorry, in the franchise?
Well, I mean, I saw it way too early. I grew up in Africa, and we had a terrestrial television, and it was showing at the worst possible time, and I stayed up to watch it, and it just messed me up completely. But yeah, that chest burster moment with John Hurt. So no, for me, that first film is visceral. And of course, the moment I could, I saw the second one. Yeah.
Mm. I think it was similar for me. I saw the first film far too young. And what was interesting is that when I got the part and rewatched that first film, what I remembered from being, 13 or 14 was the kind of visceral terror and the darkness of that spaceship and
Mhm.
not the xenomorph itself, but like not seeing it and wondering where it was. And me walking around my house after that going, where is it? But then rewatching the film, there's all of this, there's this, there's a kind of political social class message underneath, and I appreciated the set design so much more and stuff.
Yep.
It's a very rewarding watch. Rewatching it for kind of research for this was really exciting as well.
Okay, lovely. Now, obviously, of tech bros. So, Samuel, was there anyone that you drew inspiration for your performance?
No, no, there was nobody who I drew inspiration from. It's one of those
Awesome.
funny things. I'm only joking, but I think that it's pretty clear what the connection is between what's happening in our world right now.
Mm,
What was great for me is that Noah had written a character who was actually very specific, who has his own obsessions and has built his own little universe and that kind of thing. So that's what I relied on. I can walk onto set and do that without thinking too much about how it correlates with the real world.
Mhm.
Noah gave me such a strong, vivid character that I just kind of rolled with that, and you let the other connections kind of draw themselves.
Mhm.
Yeah.
excellent. Now, moving on to Morrow, Babu, he's such an interesting character. He's like a bad guy, but also not actually a bad guy. And so, while the boy Cavalier's motivations are very clearly established, that's not so much the case with Morrow. So, what would you say, without going too much into spoiler territory, but what would you say drives him?
I mean, early on, I tried to think back to when Morrow would have had the cyborg enhancements. And I figured at that time, that would have been what, several $100 million worth of tech to
Mhm.
be added to someone's body. You have to be quite a useful person for them to
Mm.
pick you and say, well, we're going to put that investment in you. So I went down the path of, okay, Morrow wants to be useful. It's for that reason that he's gone to space for 65 years. He's, given up his life essentially to have some value specifically to Utani Senior, and so that's for me what I felt drives him, that he wants to make sure that his life's work is worth something. But of course, you have messy people like Boy Cavalier and the rest of the gang deciding to do whatever they want to do, and it's like, well, I'm not gonna go out like that.
Sorry, you were gone for 65 years. I'm sorry.
Come back. You weren't even born when I left. Here we are now.
So, a question now for both of you. Do you have a favorite moment or episode relating to your character in the series?
Well, I feel like I'm not really we're not at liberty to say. I don't want to give too many details,
Yeah.
but there is there's an episode where my character gets very enamored with a animal of a specific variety, and that was really
Beautiful.
fun to film. And
Yeah.
it's like a classic kind of Noah Hawley, off-kilter, absurd, but also very sinister kind of
Indeed.
moment. So I'm really excited for the audience to see that. So that was very cryptic. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
I
I
get it. I get it.
I like I love so many of the episodes, so many moments from all the different cast members actually. But thinking back now, I think at four, there's a couple of scenes between different characters in F4
Mm.
that just feel, there's these 9-page scenes.
Yeah.
They're phenomenal to watch. You feel like you're sinking into a different existence. It's quite something. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. And why, I mean, there's so much entertainment on streaming. Why should audiences watch Alien Earth? What's your elevator pitch?
It's exciting.
It's mental. It's absolutely mental, this
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
It's Noah has taken every possible storyline and every possible like creature horror and like just like the dread comes from so many different places in this show.
Indeed.
There's
Moral
like
dread.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Creature dread. And the scale. It's the
yeah,
scale, a spaceship is crashing into Earth. It's quite something to behold,
yeah, and it only gets worse from there. So
Indeed.
if you want to feel some dread,
Yeah, and I think it's very immersive. When I watched it and I'm a fan, and I felt just completely immersed in the experience.
mm,
Before I knew it, 6 episodes had just flown by.
yeah.
And I thought, this is something, to be this lost in this. Not pick up my phone for a quick doom scroll.
And okay, I could just have one more question. Like, here's your knee-jerk answer to the hypothetical. 100 years from now, what will the dominant technology likely be? Synthetics, cyborgs, hybrids?
Wow, that's a good question. I think all three will probably exist in a very powerful way. And in the same way that we're arguing about whether we should all be on a paleo diet or a vegan diet or we'll have those I mean, that's the low level comparison I could possibly make. But I think those sorts of arguments will be happening. Which one will be the dominant one? I'm going to go with cyborgs.
I'm hoping it'll be humans, I'm hoping we'll all cabins in the woods. That's what I'm hoping 100 years from now.
Yeah, the world would have devolved back to cabins in the wood. That
Yeah,
would be lovely.
let's
Yeah.
see what happens. Let's see what
I'm
happens.
with him. I changed my mind.
Okay, thank you so much. It's been lovely chatting to you, and I hope the rest of your day goes really well.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Pleasure.